Hello, friends. It has been quite some time being away from all of you, uh, about 2 to 3 months, and the reason was that I was quite busy in making my arrangements to come to Singapore. As you know, that the flights during the Corona they were all suspended throughout the globe, and we were very eagerly waiting that the borders of few countries to open. And so today I'm going to narrate you the whole of my experience, and of course some of the things which are important to know about, that how you have to move out of India, for travel, for tourism purpose, with the family members, and so on. So since I came to Singapore, I'm going to just let you all about my experiences, that what happened during the last 15 days after our departure from India, from Delhi airport. So the Singapore was all the flights to Singapore were suspended from most of the countries except very few. And in October, sometimes in the second week of October, they opened the flights from India to Singapore directly, and with most of the restrictions and with most of the rules to be followed, that the RT-PCR has to be done uh, within 48 hours of departure from Delhi. Initially, the flights were opened from Delhi to Changi Airport, Changi Airport in Singapore. So this was the first and the foremost requirement to get the RT-PCR done within 48 hours. Then we applied for that particular category of visa, which was granted to us temporarily, the one time for entry to Singapore, that is called the long-term visa. And then later on we had to get it properly endorsed by the immigration department of Singapore. So hurriedly we were busy in booking our tickets and most of the things. Initially, when the flights opened in the month of October, then we were supposed to stay, quarantine ourselves for about 10 days in a hotel. Later on, in the first week of November, we scheduled our flight from Delhi on 20th November. But in the first week of November, that restriction was lifted, and then to further, we were sent a stay-home notice that on our arrival to Singapore, we will have to directly go to our house, the place of our stay, and there we will have to stay within our house for 7 days. So these were the initial conditions. So we took that. Now the Singapore Airlines has also started operating, but at that time only Air India flights were allowed to Singapore. So we had our bookings in Air India on Saturday, 20th November. So there's not much issues related to our flight. We had no problems at Delhi airport. The normal security formalities, the vaccine certificate check by the airlines, your visa. This time you have to do a lot of documentation is required. Not only the visa and passport and you fly, you must have a RT-PCR report, should have a vaccination certificate. These are the two things. And the other required. So we flew from on Saturday morning, and the flight was in time, and we arrived Singapore by evening, 4 p.m. Now from here, the actual rules and regulations have to be followed. I know very well in Singapore, so I am quite familiar that how the things have to be handled. So we rushed to immigration hall immediately, and there after normal formalities, this time it was quite a lot. So many documents were checked, vaccine certificate was verified, our RT-PCR report was again checked here. We were again served a stay-home notice at the airport that was served online to us. and a arrival card was issued to us that we have arrived in Singapore. From there, this time it was to surprise and was expected as well that the duty-free shops were closed at the Changi airport, which is a very big attraction for the tourists, and we have to straightway walk to the arrival point, and from there we reach to our house with mask. Must tell you that now we all know that mobile has become an integral part of our system, of our body. We can't move. Even in India, if you forget your mobile, it is going to be difficult for you to for connectivity and for. But here, it is particularly it is a part of your body. You can't move out without your mobile because everything is in your mobile. We had to install so many apps on the airport itself, like our Arogya Setu in India. Many people do not, but here it is mandatory to install this app, which is called a Trace Together, in which your all the information is stored, and you have to, whenever you go out, you must have your Trace Together app. Then there are a few more apps which are to support you for your movement and for your safety, security, your health, and so many things. So, next 7 days we had to stay at home. We couldn't move. We were officially verified by the immigration department on phone, on videos, that we are staying at our home. So that phase passed out very well, and immediately after that we were allowed to move out. Now here, I must tell you that the mask and mobile, now they are the part of your body. You can't move out without mask and without mobile. If you forget your mobile, if you don't have, you can't enter any mall, any coffee house, any shop, anywhere. Maybe that you may walk around for a few meters on a road without mobile, but that is also that your tracing will not be possible, and where are you? So that is a must. Now it was very interesting when we first moved out about after 7 to 8 days. After 7 days, we completed our other formalities of getting a proper our Singapore card and necessary things. And then another thing which we had completed here, which has also become not a mandatory but voluntary, but the people are so educated, they are so health conscious that they are going for that. That after 5 months, earlier it was 6 months, you are supposed to take a booster dose, and for which our serological test was done, to verify that when our earlier vaccination was done in India. And after that test, we were advised to take the booster dose, which we have already taken. So everything very well organized. So it is a digital country actually, and you can't do things like just हाँ भाई कर रहे हैं हो जाएगा. Can't take things casual. And so out of enthusiasm, after 10 days, we went to shopping mall also. Here you have to tap your card. Everywhere you will find notices that no entry without vaccination certificate to the mall, and for that you have to tap your mobile, your app, to a machine or to a QR code where it will accept that, okay, fine, you can go in. Even in the smallest of the coffee shops, you will see that you have to tap your app through your mobile that you are vaccinated and you are safe and you are no danger to other people around you. So this is how the country runs. That is a fantastic thing here. It is manageable because there are not so many people here in Singapore, and so that was fantastic. Cleanliness is absolute like before, even much the level of cleanliness and the health consciousness has gone even much higher. As we see that in the escalators in the mall, in India we touch the escalator. So earlier they were the volunteers or the health workers, they were cleaning that escalator, the handrail of the escalator. But now that has also been automatized. There is a UV filter on the handrail, and it is automatically being hand sanitized. So that is the one of the most safest place it looks like, and whatever the guidelines of WHO, they completely follow. The best part is that people of this country, they are even more conscious than the government, and they are following the rules. And it was a fantastic experience in the last 12 days. And I will be in touch with you all on regular intervals. Keep on updating you about the things from here and whatever. The most important thing is that you can't go without, and even today you can't go out without mask. Immediately there is a penalty if say you are caught without mask on a public place out of your house. So we have to all to be careful. Of course, I will be doing that. So that's that's it for today. And be cautious, be safe at your place in India. There is another strains coming up again. The world has become quite volatile. The things are, the flights are being suspended, they stopped, and all the countries are having their own rules and regulations and checkpoints. So let's keep on fighting it together as we have done in last 2 years, less than 2 years, and probably this phase will also be over very soon. So bye. Thank you very much.
फ्रेंड्स, अगर वीडियो पसंद आया हो तो लाइक और सब्सक्राइब करें।